Hello. I got a little fucking selfie ring light on, so I'm lit up instead of the garage light because I'm hiding in my car. It's pretty sad that I have to hide in my vehicle in order to talk to anybody. It's late. Hello, hello. Ooh, love you too. I'm hiding in my car, as per usual. What time is it where you guys are? It's 2:43 in the morning here. I can't sleep. Germany, damn. Well, I love you too. How are you? So is it morning over there? It's 7:30 a.m., 7 a.m. Damn. Almost 2 a.m. Okay. It's like 2:45 here. I can't sleep. You can hear me? I'm like... But I had to hide in the car, otherwise I would wake everybody up. Plus, I love recording in my car. Is that weird? I know it's weird. I know it is. I just like to. It's my little spot. Aw, thank you, Joey. South Africa. That's amazing. I've always wanted to go there. I want to go everywhere. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is live. Hell yeah. No, I'm dead serious. I've always wanted to go there. I want to go to Australia too. Oh, there's so many places. Hello, hello. How's everybody manifestation game going, huh? Are we all doing well? Hello? You're in New York City? Wow, then you're like only what? From where I am, depending on how fast I drive, 4 to 5 hours away. Because I live in central New York. This is only my third time going live. Hell yeah, Joey. Hell yeah. You're from Germany. Damn. I've lost my taste and smell to COVID. Can I affirm it back? Fuck yes, you can. And I did it. So yes, you can. Okay. I had it in December. I lost both and I affirmed for it. And I got COVID in, I want to say it was like the second or third week in December. And by like a month later, I had everything back. So you can do it. Hello from Belgium. That's awesome. Today I reacted to 3D because my period is near. Oh, I know all about that. And my anxiety worsened. Totally normal. Totally normal. Don't beat yourself up. You have not ruined anything. Okay. If you reacted like took something out on your specific person or on somebody else, no worries. Just affirm that they are easily forgiven. Or you can revise it as if it never happened. But don't worry. We cannot ruin our manifestations. Don't let anybody scare you into thinking that. Don't worry about it. Honestly. Hello, hello. Can I ask if... Wait, there we go. Hold on. Can I ask if you said something bad to the SP and reacted, can I still manifest him back? Abso-fucking-lutely. Yes. Don't even worry about it. Yes, you can. Easy peasy. If you're really concerned about what you said, you could revise it using revision, which is just like affirming. You're just basically saying like it never happened. You're going back to that moment. You're visualizing it in your head and you really you change what happened and your 3D will catch up accordingly. If you don't want to revise it, then just affirm that your specific person is easily forgiving and they will be, honestly. Damn, thank you for the roses. Thank you for the stuff. That's so nice. Oh, we got Australia. Purple sky. Purple's my favorite color, just so you know. So I like your username. I've always wanted to go to Australia. Hello, Plutonian Tarot. Hello. Hello. From Malta. Damn. That's amazing. Amisha from UK. Awesome. Hello. Please, can you explain the time lag when manifesting? What would you like to know specifically? What I cannot do is like tell you exactly how long things take, but think of it like this, from like this perspective. If every single thought of yours was to instantly manifest, can you imagine the world we would live in? Can you imagine? Right? So the good thing is, it's not necessarily every single thought of ours that manifests. It's our dominant thoughts, our dominant focus mixed in with whatever our inner beliefs are. So when you start affirming, if you affirm, some people just like to visualize, whichever you choose, as long as your mental diet throughout the day is on par, meaning you're keeping your dominant thoughts and focus on that which you wish to manifest. There's always going to be a little bit of a lag for your 3D to catch up, meaning so that your manifestation can show up in a natural unfolding, a natural, logical way, so that your natural, logical ego can accept it. So that's the lag. The thing is no one can tell you exactly how long that lag is. It's different for everybody. Absolutely everyone is individually manifesting, so no one's identical. No one's the same. Hold on, I'm trying to go in order here. Is it okay to cry when you hear the wrong thing from your SP? Of course it is. You're having a natural human reaction. Now, keep in mind, when you're crying, in your mind, you know, when he or she could be in the moment saying something to you, in your mind, you could be like, oh, hell no. No, you love me, right? We could be tuning them out and revising what they're saying in the moment. But it's very normal to still have natural reactions to things. Just get back on your manifestation game. Even if you need to affirm through tears, right? That whatever's going on in that 3D, truthfully, doesn't mean shit, right? So you could be manifesting a perfect relationship with your specific person. They could show up talking the complete opposite, but that doesn't matter. That's why I say, like, fuck the 3D. That's kind of like my mentality. I don't give a fuck what shows up today. I don't care. Nothing is taking me off my manifestation game. Nothing. So just have that mentality. I know it can be painful when we're facing the 3D. I know it, but we're going to turn that right off. Who cares? Stay focused on the having of your desire, having your SP show up right, and he will. But no, crying doesn't ruin anything. Trust. Oh my God, if that was the case, I wouldn't manifest shit. Because I'm a crybaby. Hello, Desi. Okay, could you please talk about changing appearance? I tried to ask it in one of your videos to make it. Basically, you just affirm whatever it is you want to change. I use weight loss as the most common example, only because you're changing your appearance. It's the same thing, whether you're changing your nose shape, your ass shape, whatever it is, you affirm as if it's already done. I prefer to affirm in past tense. It's already happened. And then we don't get up every morning and start looking ourselves in the mirror and like, this hasn't fucking changed yet. We don't want to do that, right? I know we got to look in the mirror, but we don't need to reaffirm that nothing's happened because that's still affirming. So just like say you want J-Lo's ass, right? Well, I intend that, oh my God, my ass looks just like J-Lo. That's an affirmation. Just like that, that's an affirmation. And you trust and believe that. We don't always believe our affirmations, so don't beat yourself up if you don't. But trust that the law of assumption works, because it does. But every day, get up, do your life as normal. Just don't go into the mirror and start attacking yourself. You know, my ass is changing. My ass looks just like J-Lo, no matter what your 3D says. That's the change in appearance. But it's just like affirming for weight loss. It's no different. Hi, Kim just commented on one of your videos. Really? I'll have to check. Hi, Kim. SP is with third party, trying not to react to 3D. Any affirmations? First of all, we give third party zero fucking attention, right? What we want removed out of our life, we must remove from our awareness, meaning we give it no attention, right? Right? We can't be, what is it? Something to the, we can't have two masters or whatever. You can't be living life affirming over here that your SP's head over heels in love with you. But over here, we're still staring at the 3D and reaffirming that the third party exists. Right? So no attention to that third party bitch. No attention whatsoever. I know that's hard. I know it's painful. I do. God, I know. No attention. So bring your focus back over. Oh, no. You know, he or she is absolutely head over heels in love with me. He's totally loyal to me only. Loyal and faithful to me only. That's literally what I affirm for my specific person. Okay. Loyal and faithful to me only. Head over heels in love with me. Me. I am always chosen. I am always first choice because I'm fucking amazing. Okay. That's what I would be doing if I were you. No attention to the third party ever. The pieces of shit. Hell no. VC. Oh my God, Kim, I'm so excited. I'm glad you're here. Hello. SB contacted me, but I will still affirm living in the end as a couple. Fuck yes. Yes. Persist. You just got movement. That's movement. So you persist, right? We always persist until the final manifestation shows up. So if you've been affirming for living together or marriage, we stay affirming for that until it shows up. You got movement. Fucking amazing. That's awesome. More likely paid attention to the existence of my SP's girlfriend, though. I'm not sure, and triggered me. Totally understand. Don't worry about it. Let's not give any more attention to the girlfriend, right? If we want it out of our life, we need to remove it from our awareness. We can't give it attention anymore. All focus goes on that which you desire, that what you want to manifest. All attention goes there. When are you and Laws doing a live together, or did I miss it? You did not miss it. It's coming. I'm not sure. She just moved. She's got to get settled in, but we are definitely going to do something, and I can't fucking wait because I love her. So I'm not sure. I don't have an exact date yet, but it's coming. And I'm sure that when we do, that we'll make sure, like, I forgot what it's called, but I know, like, we can, like, set it up so you guys will know ahead of time when it's going to happen. I'm sure we will do that. Or at least I definitely will on my end. Oh, thanks you. Thank you so much for saying I look gorgeous. Thank you for being so late in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Kim Majestic. Oh, hello, Majestic. Aw. How are you this evening? Good morning. I can't stop thinking about her. Don't cry. You shall get her back. Don't be crying. Listen, affirm through them tears. Affirm through the tears. We are master manifestors. We are unstoppable motherfucking bitches. Nothing can stop us. Once we have a desire, that is it. It is ours. If you read Neville Goddard or not, I'm not strict Neville Goddard, but I enjoy Neville Goddard, yes? Neville said that when we get our desires, they come, if you believe in God, they are coming from God, source, whatever you believe in. They are coming to us because we are allowed to have them. We are allowed to experience them. So if your desire in your heart is for your specific person, then you keep your mind on being with that person as if it's already here and happening now. And it will happen, has no choice. Enter into the state, shift to the state of having your person. What does that mean? That means get your mindset on, how would I be thinking? How would I be feeling? How would my life be if I had my desires right here, right now? What person would I be? How would I be? What character am I? You know what I'm saying? You go right to it's like this. 20 years ago, I wanted to be either Ginger Spice or Posh Spice. You know what I'm saying? That mindset of having everything you desire. It's just like that. Who would you be? You'd be yourself, but where would your mindset be if you had your desires right now? Shift to that state of having it today. Decide today. I'm waking up and I'm getting my shit and I'm living in the 3D that has everything I want, period. and I'm not accepting less. And guess what happens? The universe, which is you, your subconscious thoughts, your mind, right, has got to give it to you. We were never meant to come here and be like wussies, when we're manifesting, wimps. Oh, please, can I have my specific person, please? Can I please? No. Yes, please. I will be having my specific person. Thank you. There's my demand. There's my command. Okay? My specific person of my choice is head over heels in love with me, and I love them. They're loyal and faithful to me. We are allowed to command our desires into existence. So no crying, no being sad. You shall have your specific person. Just get your mind in the right place. I'm telling you, this shit works. I'm just saying. It does. First time oh, nice. Oh my God, I finally caught it. Love it. Does Manifesting Alchemy go live anymore? Or am I missing them? I haven't seen her live here, but she still goes live. I just, I don't know when. I don't think she has like a set schedule when she goes. But I'm sure she's going to go live again. Hell yeah. I love her. Hello, Bursts of Stars. If I want to get rid of my SP's item, should I assume he is single until we get a relationship? No. My advice is no, I would not do that. I do not want to assume that my SP is single because I don't want him to be single. I want him to be with me. So no, your desire is for you two to be in a relationship. So that's what you should be focused and affirming on. I know it's hard when the 3D is showing you the opposite of that, but that's where it is. That's where your focus should be. Our dominant thoughts create. We don't want him single. We want him with you. Today I was thinking, I wish I could see him come alive and boo! I know I couldn't sleep. It's probably your fault. You manifested I couldn't sleep. I sometimes say never mind in the middle of... Oh, shit. Sorry. Hold on. There we go. In the middle of manifesting them. I change my mind every other hour. Sometimes say never mind. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, you do know. I'm just going to keep it real. If you're affirming for your specific person or anything that you're manifesting, and in the middle of it, you're like, nah, never mind. I don't even care. I don't care. And that's where your mind goes. Like, you don't care. And you have that wishy-washy thoughts. You're going to get wishy-washy results. I'm just saying. Just saying. Hello. SB contacted me after a month of no contact, but I'll still affirm and live in the end. Did I already read that one? I don't know if I did. Sorry if I already did. I feel when I cry, it manifests faster. And if you have that as a belief, my friend, then that is what will happen in your reality, right? Because we are the bosses, the HBICs of our reality. Everyone's in charge of their own ways of manifesting. That is the absolute truth. Like, I can come on here and give you tons of advice, but you're the one who's going to make that bottom line rule. So if you've created the rule that every time I cry, I manifest, then that's what's going to happen in your reality. When trying to attract an SP, is it more important to work on self-concept or SP affirmations? I am a woman who believes in both. Both. I have always done both. But it's never just SP affirmations, if that makes sense. So self-concept's got to be there no matter what, but I prefer to do both. That's just me. It works for me. I want him back, but I'm really mad at him for leaving, but I miss him and dream of him advice. Okay. I understand when SPs hurt us. It sucks tits. It does. Try to think of it from this perspective, though. Our people, our specific persons, the people we encounter in life, sadly, we have created them. We have. And they have shown up in our reality, even when they do that dumb shit that they do. We've created it. And that's not to say it it's not like you consciously created them to act like dicks. Of course you didn't. You unconsciously did. So you might have had an inner belief where you didn't feel worthy of love, or, I don't know your situation, so I'm only just guessing here, right? You might have not felt worthy of love. You might think that the people you love eventually disappoint you. You might have other thoughts on relationships. Well, your specific person has no choice but to show up and reflect that, right? Like I said, it's not about victim shaming. It's not about blaming yourself at this point. Now you're aware how to create. Now you can consciously create. So now you're going to be more focused on your thoughts. And the more you're working on your self-concept, the better they can show up and behave. Yes? So I would attempt to forgive them as best as possible. There's nothing wrong with wanting to manifest an apology. If you really feel that's necessary, you are allowed to want that. So if you want that, affirm for that. Affirm that he or she always takes responsibility for their actions, right? But remember, you created it. So, see what I'm saying? I would work on forgiving them. Honestly, I would affirm that it's easy for you to forgive and it's easy for them to take responsibility for their actions, even though we created it. And then just work on your self-concept. And if you know that you have any inner beliefs regarding relationships, start working on that as well. Self-concept will help address a lot of that. And, affirm for your SP and he'll show up acting right. He will. When do we know when people reflect a fear of us? Example, sickness, so that we can change it. Let's see. I'm going to think of an example for you. Say you have your specific person and you think they work too much. You haven't spoke that out loud. It's something you're thinking about. You're trying to work on it. But your mind still, you get angry every time they say work overtime. You feel they don't make you a priority. That anger in you builds, the resentment builds. You may have even said something to them, but if you have a belief in here somewhere where you feel that the person you're in love with doesn't choose you first, doesn't make you a priority, their behavior, them working too much, is the reflection of that fear. There are times when that person might even show up saying exactly something you thought about or that you feared. You could be with someone and you guys are having, there's like distance in the relationship and you could have had the thought like, oh God, is this relationship even worth it? We don't see each other. It just doesn't feel good. Oh, but I don't want to lose them. I still want to be with them. I just want them to change. And they roll up in 2 weeks and tell you that they don't think it's worth it because you don't see each other. That was you. See what I'm saying? It's the reflection of you. Listen, I'm telling you, they have no choice. Specific people in your life will always reflect what's going on in the inside. Always. Hence why we push self-concept, being aware if you have any inner beliefs. Inner beliefs are not that difficult to figure out. They're not. It's look at the pattern of your relationships, in all your past relationships. How were you treated? How did they end? And usually we can pinpoint something in there about your inner beliefs. But they're not impossible to fix either. I always suggest the sleeping with night affirmations. It's the easiest way to do it. But that's how. They will usually show up saying something you've already thought or behaving in a way that reflects one of your inner beliefs. Is it normal to be torn? Wait, third party also means current girlfriend? Abso-fucking-lutely. Is it normal to be torn between being sad, anxious because you miss them, yet feeling calm because you believe? Absolutely. You're a human being still. So yes, absolutely. Don't beat yourself up for it. Just get yourself back on your manifestation game. That's what I like to call it. And that just means your mental diet, whatever your daily routine is for manifesting. Yes, totally normal. It'll pass, especially as you get movement. It'll stop. And going back to the third party also means current girlfriend question. Third party means anybody that's with your specific person that's not you. That's what it means. Could you explain that a bit more? Can we really just ignore things out of existence? It's removing from your awareness. And yes, you absolutely can. Absolutely you can. Think about simple things. Take the big things out of the equation for a minute. My earrings are killing me. Take the third party out of this conversation just for a minute. Think of something basic, bitch, that you have it's just gone out of your mind and you just stopped seeing it. Something simple. A TV show, a movie, a song, a longtime friend that you haven't seen or heard from. When they are out of your sight, out of your awareness, you tend to forget. They tend to go away. Right? So don't make it a big deal because it's a person, it's a third party. Think about anything. Out of sight, out of mind. Doesn't matter if my SP has been with his girlfriend item for about a year. I could still manifest to be the one. Absolutely. Listen, babe, I'm telling you right now, I coached somebody who was out of contact with their SP for 9 years. Granted, they were not working very well on their manifestation game those entire 9 years, right? They weren't. But anything's possible. We are limitless beings. Limitless. You need to believe that. You are limitless. There's nothing we cannot be, do, and have. When do we know when people... I already did that one. My SP just contacts me regarding our kids. How do I change that? When we want our specific person to show up behaving in a new fashion, you should be affirming for it, yes. You would be affirming that he's in constant contact with you because he loves you and he wants to be in the relationship with you. You guys are back together. Everything's wonderful. Everything's fine, right? We're affirming that. We're believing that. You're living your day to day as if you already are having that desire. You're going to try to do that. And then here's the hard part. Then you are, no matter how they are showing up to you, you are going to choose to see them as the version that you prefer. Meaning, even when the next few times he only contacts you about the kids, you're shutting that shit down in your mind. You're like, nope, he's calling me because he loves me. He's calling me because he loves me. Because that's why he contacts me, because he loves me. That's what you've got to start saying, because we're changing the assumption of that person. You see, when they show up and do shit that pisses us off, we start making that an assumption. We don't mean to, but we do. We assume that shit behavior is going to come back at some point. We are the ones who decide to have that shit stop. We have to start seeing them as the version we prefer, and they will conform. It will catch up. It will. Ooh, SB is coming Wednesday to see me after a year. Congratulations, sweet warrior. Love it. Hi, if we want to manifest an SP back on a time crunch, how could we do that? You would, in my opinion, you would affirm as if it already happened. So say, for example, you want your SP back, say, I don't know, we'll just say September 7th. I'm just pulling that date out of my ass. By September 7th, you are going to affirm, speak as if it already happened. Oh my God, September 7th was the best day ever because me and so-and-so got back together. Everything's wonderful. He told me that he loves me. You talk like it already happened. Affirm in past tense. It already happened. And then your job is to not fucking question it every fucking day. What if it doesn't happen? What if it doesn't happen? Oh my God, it's September 5th. Nothing's happened. I haven't heard from him. Oh my God, right? If you're going to worry about the time the entire time, don't bother, because you're going to put resistance on it, right? But if you can just let that go, meaning, oh, I know I'm getting what I want. I know I am, because he loves me. That's it. September 7th was the best day ever because he's mine. You stay in that mindset. There you go. That's how you manifest on a time crunch. Don't sweat the time the entire time. You're just going to fuck it all up. You know what I'm saying? Whew, how do you not affirm no movement when there's... Wait. How do you not affirm no movement when that's really what you're seeing? I get it. But the 3D is a bullshit illusion. The 3D is a lie. The 3D that you're facing right here, right now, is the manifestation of previous thoughts, right? There's always a lag. It's the manifestation of previous thoughts. Your dominant thoughts have been that, what's in front of us. Our 3D is always, right, what's been going on in here. So, we don't give a shit what the 3D has to say to us. That's the mentality you need to take. I know it can be hard because you're living it. I do know that. Trust me, I've been there. But We don't give a shit what happens in the 3D. We don't think no movement, no contact, none of that no shit. We don't think about that. We don't give that titles because it's you and I that give the meanings to things we experience. It is. It's us. We make the rules. So no, there's plenty of movement. There's always movement, right? You can't see inside of your specific person's mind. You can't see what's going on their day-to-day when you're not with them, right? So there's always fucking movement. And honestly, I'm not saying that to make you feel better. I'm saying it because that's how this works. There is always movement. Always. Until your manifestation is here. Until it's here in your face, perfect, the way you've been affirming, everything's the bridge of events. Everything is the bridge of events until that manifestation comes. So there's always movement. There's no such thing as no movement. I know it feels that way to us, but you got to think, all we have is the perspective of what we can see with these human, whatever, 3D, useless eyeballs. We can only see so far. We don't see all the way to the SP's house and what's going on inside his brain. See what I'm saying? There's always movement. If it is a desire in your heart, do we still keep persisting even if the 3D is showing something else? Absolutely. Absolutely. The 3D doesn't mean shit. The 3D is only the reflection or manifestation of previous thoughts of yours. If you've got a desire for something in your heart, honey, you persist until it shows up. And it will, so long as you persist. I'm telling you. If you have a desire, it was given to us for a reason. It was. Whether you believe in God, source, who knows, Santa Claus, whatever. That's where our desires are coming from. We are allowed to have them. We are not, think about it. Why in the hell would we be given the opportunity to desire something if the answer was always going to be, nope, you can't have that. Oh, you really, really want that? You can't have that. No, of course that's not what it is. We're given desires so that we can go out and get shit and experience it. We are never being tested by the universe, by the way. Another thing, we are not. We are our universes up here. We are the universe. We are not being tested. Yes, if you have a desire, persist until it shows. I can't wait for our group tomorrow. Got to tell you stuff. Ooh, I'm so excited. Me too. How to be patient with your manifestation. I know waiting for shit sucks. I do. I really, really do. But what I like to do to get me through it is I tell myself there's always fucking movement. Not kidding. I really do say that to myself. There's always fucking movement. This is just bridge of events. I got nothing to worry about. I know I always get what I want because I want it. I want it. And my mindset's been in the right place, so I know it's going to fucking happen. I've got nothing to worry about. And look at all the stuff I already manifested. And that's when I like to remind myself of all the things I've ever manifested that I know cannot be just brushed off as stupid-ass coincidence, because there are no coincidences. That's what I do to chill myself out. I always get what I want. I'm a master manifester. Everything always works out for me, so I know I'm getting this. Why would this be the one thing I can't have? I don't know if you saw my latest TikTok. I mean, no disrespect or hate to the girl I duetted with. I don't even remember her name. I can't even lie to you. But there is nothing out there that's not meant for you. Okay? If we've got a desire, it's ours if we want it. It's ours. We decide what we want. We get to choose. That's the beauty of all this, is we get to choose. So if we want it, then it's meant for us, period. If it feels difficult to get it, okay, chill out. It's coming. Get your mind in the right place. Think of the things you've already manifested. That's going to come too. It is, period. How do I become the girl everyone falls in love with and desires? You fucking affirm that shit. I'm the woman who has it all. Everyone fucking loves me. Everyone wants to be my friend. Everyone wants to be my lover. I'm fucking amazing. I'm fucking beautiful. Affirm it. I am it. Whatever I am. I am the girl that everyone falls in love with. I am I am the girl that everyone desires. I am the key. I am. And just affirm that shit and you believe that shit and it'll start reflecting out into your 3D weight. You just wait and see. I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't do that one because wait till you see all the people that are going to start showing up chasing down your ass. Do you want all that attention? Because it's going to start happening. I'm just saying. Is it normal to feel like it is actually done, but also are still aware that it isn't, but it's coming? Absolutely it is. We are humans. We are still going to have those moments of doubt and wonder and worry, and then we get back on our game again. It's normal. It's normal. Don't overthink. Don't beat yourself up in those moments, but just get back to focusing where it should be. But yes, it's normal. Of course, even I still have those moments, and I still manifest. It's normal. I love your energy. Oh, thank you. Keep affirming what you want and focus on that. Damn right. Do your dreams matter? As I keep dreaming that I'm with somebody else. Dreams do not have to matter unless you want them to. Most of the times, your dreams are just either, like, especially if you're sleeping with affirmations, they are just your subconscious working shit out. Processing. It could be nothing more than processing something you experienced in the day or processing working on your self-concept. Nothing more than that. The only times that you should think that your dreams are going to manifest is if you decide to focus on that dream over and over and over and over. And, we have that as a dominant focus. So it's going to manifest. But other than that, no, they don't. Kim, I need to intend to be with SP, but I'm not obsessed. Sometimes I forget to affirm. Is that a problem? No. As long as your thoughts are not going negative and they're not, you're not spiraling into a really shitty headspace, you don't have to live your day-to-day like affirm, 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 affirm. No. If you are in a mindset where you know it's done, you're getting what you want, you got nothing to worry about, that's good enough too. You got to remember, we always need to be thinking from the perspective of, I'm good enough right now to get whatever I want. I've done enough to get whatever I want. We don't want to be in that mindset like there's more work to do. There's more work to do. There's always one more thing we got to do to manifest. No, we're ready right now. We're perfect right now. Everything's fine right now. My manifestation can show up right now. So don't beat yourself. My SP and I are now in no contact again. Might be a third party now. I'm starting to lose faith. No losing faith. No losing faith. Okay? We don't want to focus on there might being a third party. We're not trying to create one. You know what I'm saying? Get your focus back. Get your focus back to the you two being together. Our dominant thoughts create. Our dominant thoughts. So that's where we want to be. You two are back together. Dominant thoughts create. Keep your dominant thoughts on you two being back together. Don't lose faith. Don't lose fucking faith. This works. No losing faith. Don't create the third party for them, right? We don't want to put that in our awareness. Get your mind off of that immediately. They're loyal and faithful to you, no matter what. Doesn't matter what's happening in the 3D. It's nothing but the manifestation of a previous shit thought of yours. Nothing more than that. And it can change like that. The 3D is malleable. It's not solid perfect. It feels solid to the touch, but it's changeable like that. So don't fucking give up. I'm telling you, don't give up. Love you in laws. Learn so much. Small movements with SP. Oh, first of all, thank you so much. And awesome. You stay fucking persisting. Some affirmations to make SP obsessed without being needy and staying in my energy and no 3Ps. I would easily just affirm his, whatever their name is fucking obsessed with me. They love me. They can't live without me. They think about me constantly. I'm always on their mind. I'm all they think about. They want to spend all their free time with me. They want me. I'm always chosen. That's where I would go. My man just told me he wouldn't care if I walked out of his life. Okay, well, he's a dick, but either way, you probably have an inner belief of not feeling worthy or not feeling like you deserve love, or maybe that you're not treated well in relationships. That could be there. Or maybe you're aware that you had thoughts like that. You had thoughts that he doesn't say very kind things to you. Those thoughts could have popped into your head at some point, or you have those inner beliefs, which self-concept will address that, and then he will change his tune quickly. My SP blocked me today. Nothing but a circumstance. That's nothing but a circumstance. Just as quickly as he blocked, he can unblock. Get your head back into the right space. That will go away. Trust me. I envision myself and my SP on our wedding day. I affirm we are married. Is this okay? Absolutely, yes. I just got home from a date with SP2 and I find Kim live. What a good day for you. Oh, love it. What to do when it gets frustrating. Those are the moments where I like to remind myself of the shit I've already manifested. Because, listen, we all get frustrated, right? We want our stuff yesterday. We want our manifestations to come yesterday. So it's very frustrating when they're not here yet. I know. But that's the times when we got to realize, okay, we are obviously checking the 3D during those moments, and we can't do that. And if we were shifted into the state that we were already living and already having those desires, would we be frustrated? No, we would not. So that's how we know we're off balance. We need to get back to the state of having our desires, the mindset, the thoughts, the feelings, as if we were already living that life. Right? We go back to that. We start either affirming, trusting it's done, whatever we got to do, yell at ourselves in the moment. Like, stop it. Look at everything you already manifested. We wouldn't be questioning it if we were living it and had it. So let's shift to the state where we have it. I know that sounds woo-woo. Like, really, Kim? Shift to the state where I have it and it's not fucking here? How am I going to stay like that? Trust me, I know what it sounds like. But I'm telling you, if you can get your mind in the state of, this is how I would think and feel if I had everything I desired right now. This is what I would feel like. This is what I would think. This is what I would do, my whole day. This is how my day would go. Blah, blah, blah. You spend more time in that headspace, the quicker things are going to shift in your 3D. I'm telling you. Try it. What about the SP's free will? We have free will, so should they? Surely. Simply Sue. I don't know, maybe if you're new to law of assumption, and if so, it's like this. We all are in our own individual realities. Okay? I'm not going to take you down the rabbit hole. I'm going to do a quick summary here. We're all in our own individual realities. We are still human beings, right? Like, we'll use specific person. Your specific person is still a human, right? We still see, touch, and feel them, right? They still think thoughts. But within our reality, they show up as the reflection of our thoughts, our assumptions. But as free will, the only person with free will, and I know this is a tough thing to accept if you're newer to law of assumption. I know it is. But, for example, in my reality, I'm it for free will. I'm it. Just this right here, free will. And everything will be moved to bring about your manifestations. So in your reality, no one has free will but you. Your SP in his reality has free will in his reality. But we are all interchanging. There are multiple realities. I won't take you down the rabbit hole, especially if you're new to this. But that's how it is. And as you apply the law of assumption more and more, and you test it more and more, you will see it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to see it any other way once you start truly manifesting that. What I mean by manifesting that is testing it. Manifest, affirm for people, all different people you work with, your family, friends. Affirm they show up saying certain things that would not be normal for them. Write it down and date it so you know that it was you that had the idea in your head and you tell no one it. And you intend that it happens. And I'm telling you, if you believe in the law of assumption, people are going to show up saying exactly what you intended. Test it before you shut your mind down to it. Test it first. But that's how it works. So, do we have to believe the affirmations for it to happen? No. As you affirm more, as time goes by, you will begin to believe your affirmations, but it's totally normal not to in the beginning. Very normal. SP blocked me today, even though there was no ugliness, just occasional communication. I think I already answered you, but that is just a, what do you call it? Circumstance. Circumstances don't matter. Don't even stress it. I know it's hard because you're living it. You got to live in the 3D, but I'm telling you, circumstances don't matter. Get your focus back. Focus back where it belongs and you'll be fine. Can you make success story videos? I sure can. I'm collecting them. I'm making a big one. Yeah. I don't want to give too much away, but yes, I'm going to be, yes. I've had so much movement with SP, trying to remind myself, oh shit, there we go. Trying to remind myself not to start overthinking it. Well, don't overthink it. I'm teasing you. I get it. Celebrate the movement. Movement is your validation that your affirmations are working. Let's not fuck it up. You're getting movement. Keep persisting until the final end manifestation shows up. Keep persisting. You can do this. I've been a woman of faith for over 30 years. Oops. And getting my mind around law of assumption makes me, there must be more. Is there more to that? Makes me feel crazy sometimes that I'm in an imaginary world while I'm doing my SP and self. I know. Let me tell you something. I was raised Catholic. And then in my 20s, I dabbled with everything else, eventually Christianity. And then eventually I landed at the law of attraction, which landed me into the law of assumption. Law of assumption is the best of the best, let me just tell you. So I do understand how it all sounds cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs at first, doesn't it? It does. It's very hard to accept. It's very hard to accept that we can actually just affirm for shit and get it. Right? I thought we just had to just believe that, if it's not meant to be, then it's just not, it's not God's will. It's not God's plan for you. That's how I believed life was for many, many years. If it's God's will, it'll happen. And I just think that was man's spin on things. I think God willed for us to experience all the joys. And I believe that the law of assumption is where it's at. It is what we were meant to be taught from day one, honestly. But I understand it all sounds woo-woo, but it's not. It's really not. And the more you're on the law of assumption train, you'll start to experience things that you will have no other explanation for than that you created it. If anything, you could still believe in God and believe in the law of assumption. Right? It's just now you have her within you. You have the power. It's just, it's amazing, but I understand, but stay strong and don't give up. Stay persistent. But I understand what you're going through because I've been there. Yes, read Neville. The Bible backs all this up. Hell yes. Neville is fabulous at showing you where the Bible has spoke of this all along. And read Neville. And Neville's easy to read. And if you don't want to read, if reading ain't your thing, people on YouTube, of course, right in this moment, I can't think of the channel, but there are people on YouTube who have created, what do you call them? Like audiobooks of Neville's books. So you can just listen. And there's one channel, his voice fucking amazing. And of course I can't think of it. But if you just search Neville Goddard audiobooks, he is one of the top guys. So he'll come up. Listen Listen yourself. There are actual Neville lectures on YouTube of the audio where you can hear Neville speak himself. It's just, it's worth it. And it will help validate everything you're hearing from all these other coaches or people talking on YouTube and TikTok. But yeah, take the time to do that. I'm telling you, it'll change your whole mind on everything. I'm just telling you. I love Neville's original audio recordings myself. When I'm having my days where I'm like, where the fuck is my shit? Why hasn't this shown up yet? I know what I'm doing. I've been at this a long time. Where's my stuff? That's where I go, right to Neville. I'll listen to Neville. And then boom, I'm all calm, relaxed, and believing and in the right headspace again. And then usually my shit shows up. So it's like, why did I just waste all that time, right? Why do we do that to ourselves? But we do. I do believe the law of assumption and God, because my gift is empath. I love the positive. There you go. There you go. And there you go. Thank you. Yes, it's, is it Josiah? Hosea or Josiah? I don't know. Josiah Brandt is the guy that if you see that name on YouTube, click his, because his audio recordings are thebomb.com. Yes, I do listen to Neville. Oops. I just lost it. Wait a minute. This thing moves so fucking fast. Okay. Yes, I do listen to Neville. The only LOA coaches are you and Lost. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. That makes me feel good. Oh, I hope my F-bombs don't bother you. Law suggested it and I liked it. Love it. I just finished listening to Florence Scovel Shinn, The Fame of Life and How to Play. There you go. Isn't it? Wait, is it the fame or the game? I think it's the game. I don't know. My SP doesn't know me yet and lives far. Should I do affirmations for us to me or not to care about the how? We should never care about the how. The how is not our job. And if any of you are spending time focusing and worrying and thinking about the how is this going to manifest? No, that is not for us. Let the universe, your mind, take care of that. Our jobs is to come up with a desire. What do you fucking want? Affirm it, right? Believe it's done. It's created. Get your mind focused on the having of. Get yourself shifted into the state of having it. And that's it. Everything else will be taken care of by the universe, which is you. I feel that LOA helped me stay in a queen confidence towards my SP. I had him on a pedestal. Listen, I understand, man. We are all guilty of putting our SPs on pedestals. We are all guilty of it. But yeah, law of assumption is the game changer, man. Game changer. Yesterday, my SP sent back my rings to Lebanon. One of my family members received them. I don't know what to do. I'm a bit upset. I don't blame you. I'm sure that was very upsetting, but it's what? It's a circumstance. It's a circumstance, okay? It's just a circumstance. I know it's a painful one, but it's a circumstance. So get your mind back on what you desire, okay? Get your mind back on what you desire, which is, I'm sure, being back with that person, and you stay there no matter what shows up in the 3D. We don't care about the 3D. I know it's hard because we're living in the 3D, but the idea is to detach. It is. I don't care what anybody says. It's detaching, because when we're constantly looking at it and we're constantly, reminding ourselves, telling ourselves that what we want isn't here yet, is doing nothing but reaffirming that it's not here. Every time we look at the 3D and say, what the fuck, our shit ain't here yet. Okay, good, great. Affirmation. You just said an affirmation. You didn't even know it. Honestly, we don't want to do that. We don't care what's here today because we're getting ourselves. We have nothing to worry about. Our desires are here. We've put them out there, right? We've affirmed for them. We're believing them. We have shifted our state to the state of having our desires. We have nothing to worry about. Our stuff's coming no matter what we see out here today. That's where we got to be at all times. Don't worry if you have your emotional moments. Just get back up and get back to your manifestation game. So I know you're probably hurting, but I'm telling you, focus in the right place. Everything will work out. It will. It's a circumstance. That's right. Do we focus on being back together, boyfriend and girlfriend, or the end goal, marriage? Whichever is easiest for you to believe in this moment. So if you're manifesting, like say you guys aren't together, and you know one of the steps that has to take place is to be back in just a regular girlfriend-boyfriend relationship, whatever your dynamics are, and thinking about the two of you being married is just too far of a stretch for you to accept, then yeah, manifest the relationship first, the boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Manifest that first. That's perfectly fine. Once you've manifested that, then go to your end goal of marriage. If marriage doesn't feel too much of a stretch, then yeah, absolutely affirm for the marriage. Go on what you feel, how it feels to you. Like I said, if it feels like too much of a stretch, that's fine. It's just manifesting in steps. There's nothing wrong with manifesting in steps. I've done it. There's nothing wrong with it. What I wouldn't waste time manifesting all the time is fucking texts and calls. Yes, you can do it if you want to. To me, that's waste. Those are boring nuggets that don't matter. It's the relationship you want, right? But you can manifest in steps, okay? You can do it. You can do it. Do what feels most comfortable. I desire to be with her again, but sending the rings is making the breakup official. Culture issue. Gotcha. I am really confused. I have been in no contact for 3 months. Same thing though. I know as a culture issue, it probably feels a lot more real to you. I know, but it is a circumstance. It is. And even though within your culture that signifies the end, it sincerely is no different than a regular breakup outside of your culture. I mean, that's still an end for that person experiencing it. So anything is possible. We are limitless beings. No matter what culture you're a part of, we are limitless. So as long as you believe that it's possible for the two of you to be back together, if you believe in that the law of assumption is real, if you believe that your thoughts are creating your reality, you don't have to tell anybody else what you're manifesting. You don't have to discuss it with your family members. Keep it in your head. Keep your focus on the two of you being back together and let the universe do the work for you. The universe is you, essentially. It's your mind. But I like to talk like the universe is separate. It's not. But that your universe will take care of the rest. You do not have to share it with anybody else in your family, your friends. It's all up in here. No one else needs to know. Keep your focus on that. If you truly desire to be back with that person, keep your focus there and watch how it unfolds. But you are the one that has to keep your mind there. If your mind is going to consistently, dominantly go into that, I don't think this is possible. I don't think this is, she sent he or she sent the rings back, so it's the end. It has to be the end. If your mind constantly stays on those thoughts, that's what will manifest. It's our dominant thoughts that create. Keep your thoughts on you two being back together. Keep them there, no matter what you're experiencing in the 3D. And I'm telling you, life will change. But it's you who has to do it. Is the visualization the key to manifestation? Well, I will tell you that Neville talked about visualization. Neville really didn't talk about affirmations. Doesn't make affirmations wrong. And just saying, it's no different than I like to script. But you don't need to script to manifest, but I like to. See what I'm saying? But I do think visualization is a big key. But according to Neville, so is shifting states. Hence why I keep bringing it up. Shifting states. You want to know what? I got my notes right here. One of my favorite quotes by Neville. How about I read it to you? How about that? How about I read it to you? Let's get excited because I wrote it down because it's my favorite. All right? It's a good one. Don't ask me what book it came from because I already forgot. Okay, listen. If you are dissatisfied with your present expression in life, meaning what you're living, what's going on in your life right now, if you're not happy with it, okay? The only way to change it is to take your attention away from that which seems so real to you and rise in consciousness to that which you desire to be. You cannot serve two masters. Therefore, to take your attention from one state of consciousness and place it upon another is to die to one and live to the other. In other words, if in one state you are not with your specific person and you don't like it, we need to let that state of consciousness die. And we move to the state of having the specific person, which means, how would you think and feel if you were living the life that you want to live? Let's get to that state. Let's shift there so everything can conform. I know it sounds so magical, doesn't it? But really, that's what we should do. That was a direct quote from Neville. What does it mean, dreaming of person you manifest? It doesn't really mean anything. You are the one that gives meaning to your dreams. Honestly, dreams are usually nothing more than, especially if you're like sleeping with affirmations playing, if you're working on your self-concept, it's your subconscious mind just working out shit. I like to call it the sludge in your brain. It's a way of processing it. Or it's just processing something you experienced during the day. It doesn't have to mean anything. If you totally loved the dream you had, well, keep your mind focused on it. Keep your mind focused on that dream to where it's a dominant thought. And yeah, it'll manifest because our dominant thought's great. Is it normal to feel anxious? Yepers. You don't have to, though. You can reassure yourself that the law of assumption works and then whatever you desire will manifest, so long as it's your dominant thoughts. But yeah, of course it is. We're humans. We're still going to have human feelings and emotions. How often do you go live? I'm more of a... As far as TikTok, I don't know. I know that's not a great answer. I'm not sure. I don't have like a set schedule. I'm not going to lie. I love going live over here. So I'll probably do it more often. A couple times a week. I'm just not sure. I go live on YouTube. I have a channel membership on YouTube. And I go live with them every Tuesday. Obviously it's a channel membership only live. And then I go live to the public every single Wednesday on YouTube. So TikTok is wherever I can fit it in. I'll come up with something for a more permanent schedule. I've not felt so attached to my SP or bothered much. What does that mean? Well, if you're in that feeling of like you have nothing to worry about, you know it's going to manifest, there's nothing more for you to do, you feel very confident that everything's going to happen, there's no worries, you're in the Sabbath, according to Neville, which means you're in that state of knowing that your manifestation is coming. That's it. It's done. And usually that means it's on its way quickly. That's usually what it means. Unless, of course, you are deciding you're not that interested in your specific person anymore, which is, hey, we're humans. We get to choose. Then maybe you're just deciding not to be into that person anymore. But usually just means you're in that knowing stage and it's going to be manifesting. How do you know something has become a dominant thought? Because it's consistently coming up in your mind. And you will see consistent things regarding it in your 3D. Kim, give me tips. What can I do now? It's very upsetting. The main thing you can do, honestly, if you're newer to the law of assumption, because I don't know where you are in your journey, I honestly, to calm your mind, I would get on YouTube and I would search Neville Goddard audio and I would listen to audiobooks of Neville Goddard or listen to Neville Goddard lectures. So you can hear the man himself. He will be better, I think, to convince you that this is real. This is working. It's your thoughts that create your reality, your dominant thoughts. I know what's going on with you is very upsetting, and I am sorry that I fucking know when the 3D shows up with shit that's hurtful and painful. It's the worst. It's the worst. I know it is. It knocks you right on your ass. It makes you not believe. It makes you question everything. I know oh my God, I have been there. I have. Trust me. But I'm telling you, the 3D is a bullshit lie. Okay? The 3D is just past thoughts, think of it as like old news. It's old news, right? You're not going to pick up an old newspaper and read it like it's today's news. I can't take credit for that. Somebody else gave me that as an example. I don't remember who, but right? We're not going to read an old newspaper and think that that's what's happening in the world today. No, we're not. Your thoughts right now in this moment is what is creating your future. So get your thoughts back on knowing you can be back with that person, knowing you're going to marry that person. I know because of what just happened, it feels like that's not possible. They already gave the rings back. It means it's over. I know. But if you believe in the law of assumption and you believe your thoughts create, then get your minds on the thoughts that you want to create so that they can. That's my honest advice. Get on YouTube, search the audiobooks, just type in Neville Goddard, and I would listen to that. I will tell you, in my darkest hours where I have thought all of this is bullshit, even though I have all these manifestations behind me, and I still have had those low, dark times, in pain, crying, can't believe what's just blown up in my 3D, I go to the Neville Goddard. I do the audiobooks or his own lectures because he calms me down. Because he's like the granddaddy of law of assumption. He will make you feel better. I'm telling you. Search Neville Goddard. Yeah, I think I already answered that one. And on that note, guys, I'm going to have to go because now it's 4 o'clock in the morning where I live. Oh, thank you. Kim, you are truly amazing, inspiring. Thank you so much. Can you change your face features? Yes, absolutely. There is nothing we cannot change. You're the one who's got to believe it, right? You're the one who's got to affirm for it. You're not going to get up every day and stare in the mirror and say, hey, it hasn't happened yet. We're not going to do that. That's reaffirming that it didn't change. You're just going to trust it and believe it the best you can. Don't worry. We never believe our shit when we're first affirming for it. Affirm, affirm, affirm. Believe it the best you can. And you'll start to see a change. Absolutely. We are limitless beings. Okay. So on that note, I'm going to turn my little light off. Hold on. There we go. And on that note, peeps, I love you all. I will come back live. I promise this week. I promise. Okay. So get your questions ready. Okay. I don't have a set schedule button, but I'll have to come up with something. I know I do it random, but that's not really good, is it? I gotta fucking get a permanent schedule. I will, but I will see you all again very soon. So have your questions ready. Okay. I'll answer. If I don't go live again before Wednesday night around 8 to 8:30 ish, I do go live on YouTube. On my YouTube channel, which is the same thing here. It's Manifesting with Kimberly. I go live there. You can ask me questions there. But other than that, I will come back live again this week. I promise. Okay? I love you all. I'll see you all soon. Okay?